Hey, Sagittarius. I hope you're all doing amazing. My name is Sarah, and this is my channel, Serendipity Astrology. I'm doing a general tarot card reading for March 2022. I know it's March 2nd. It is the Pisces new moon today. Sorry these came out so late, guys. I've had a lot going on, and I am having a baby late April, so I've been dealing with some health issues, and I have 2 teenagers too, so they've been really challenging, and in the school system's been kind of a nightmare. And it's been a lot, but I'm here now, and we're gonna get these out to you, and let's get into your reading, shall we? I'm going to be doing these in a different way than I usually do. I'm still going to be doing the past, present, future row, but I'm going to be doing 2 cards from the Rider-Waite of each. I'm going to be clarifying with multiple oracle decks and pulling more clarifiers from the Rider-Waite. So, I did pre-shuffle all of these, but I will give them a light shuffle before I use each one. Ooh, 2 of Swords. Wow. A lot of people have been getting the 2 of Swords. Ooh, the Death card. You know what's funny? That popped out on the shuffle earlier when I was shuffling these off camera. Death card wanted to come in. 7 of Wands. The 5 of Cups. The Knight of Cups. And the 4 of Wands. All right. So this first row, which represents the past, we have the 2 of Swords followed by the Death card. Recently, I feel like you guys have made a decision to go in a direction that you've never quite been in before. I feel like this has a lot to do with, like, I feel like it's like most of your, like, it's your home and it's your work life. I feel like the 2 are connected somehow. Like I know the astrology for you guys, and your 4th house is getting lit up over the next few months. You might be adding family members. I feel like there's a shift in dynamic that's happening in your life, in your home life, but that's also affecting your business life too. Some of you might be moving. It might be to a place that you've never been before, that you don't really know, but I feel like Sagittariuses don't have a problem with moving around. You like to break up the monotony. You also have the Death card here. So something's dead, done, dying, and over with that is falling away from your life. For a lot of you, I feel like that's a job. Something that you don't really want to do anymore. Something that you, like, it just doesn't light you up. You've just been, maybe you just kind of fell into it because it was something to do, because you really didn't know what to do with yourself at the time. But I feel like as this sun is rising up over that horizon, it's like you've figured out where, like, the direction you want to go in, as what's behind you has fallen away. I'm going to pull a Gateway of Light Activation Oracle card. The Order of I cannot pronounce that. Melchizedek, Embraced by Light, Mission Uncovered. Don't give up. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are uncovering the path that you were always meant to go on, but you didn't actually know it until now. You've had to go through certain things. You've had to go down certain paths. You've had to learn certain lessons in order to get to where you are now. But now that you figured out what that calling is, what that path is, I don't think a lot of you are going to stray anymore. I'm going to pull a card from the Spirit of Nature Oracle deck for this row. I'm going to be pulling one for each row, so be prepared for that. Okay, the skunk spirit, know your worth. Yeah, a lot of you have been really understanding your self-worth, especially during this Venus retrograde that we've had in Capricorn. That is your second house. But that is the house of self-worth. And you've had the opportunity to really sit there and realize what you're worth and what really doesn't serve you anymore that can fall away from your life. You have the Six of Swords. Clarify this row. Yeah, a lot of you are moving on from this choppy, I mean, everything serves its purpose. I get that, but this isn't an energy that you need to be in anymore. So you're moving towards a calmer shore, something that's more fitting for you, something that really this side calls to you, and it's where you're meant to go. Sure, we all have baggage that we carry around, but I feel like you guys have dumped off a lot of that baggage in the last couple of years, and you're really operating more from a space of faith and trust that, even with that, there will always be shadows you work through, but you can see where they were leading you in the first place. You have the Ace of Pentacles. A lot of you might be starting your own business. You might have started your own business starting in the beginning of 2020. You started going down a different path. And you've been following that path for some time now. And it's you're reaching a jumping off point. And you're really putting your feet forward towards whatever this is. But it's a new type of stability, but it's an inner stability that, it's not external, but it creates external stability, if that makes any sense. All right, for this row, which represents the present, we have the Five of Cups, followed by the Seven of Wands. There's a certain shadow that you're facing right now. It's the shadow of lack. I feel a lot of you have carried around lack in your energy field for a long time. This could be from what you learned in childhood. This could be something that was passed down in a generation to generation. This could be something from a past life that you brought over with you. But I don't feel like this energy sticks around. I feel like because you're facing that, you have the ability to turn around and see what you still have and see what options you still have and where you can go with things. Because not all those cups are spilled. Okay? You also have the Seven of Wands. I feel like even though there might be certain things that are coming in that might be a little challenging, I don't feel like you're seeing it the same way you were. So it's like you have a defensive guard up against these things, but the defense you have is like a peaceful feeling within yourself. I know that's probably not what this card represents. I'm sure it's not, but that's what I feel with this card. I'm going to pull a Moonology Oracle card for this row. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. Yeah, you're kind of sifting through the muck that you've carried around for a long time. But you're in a different space, you're in a different place, your head is in a different place. Your life is in a different place. You're like, there's a level of calmness that you're feeling with this. I'm going to pull a Spirit Animal Oracle card. Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. This card is saying to me is that you're being loyal to what holds value for you. And what holds value for you at this time is peace. It's like a calmness. It's a inner stability. And it's you, like loving you. Like you guys have put so much of your energy outside of yourself and focused on so many other people for so long that focusing on yourself has been foreign, but you've really redefined what it means to love yourself and to give yourself that love, and you're showing yourself the loyalty that you've needed to show yourself instead of betraying yourself. You get the Four of Cups. You know, there may be a lot happening around you. There may be a lot coming in for you. But I feel like, again, you're just sitting in a place of calmness while these things kind of show up. It's like you're not calling them in. They're just kind of happening for you. But I don't feel like you're jumping at anything right now in this present energy. You also have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you know what? With this new moon in Pisces, I really do feel like a lot of you are... It's like you're focusing on the way you communicate with others, like what comes out of your mouth, like what lack you create, like what you're not willing to give yourself, what you're not willing to see. And you're seeing the gaps in like where you might not have been willing to see where you had everything, but you weren't willing to see it that way. This final row, which represents the possible future, we have the Knight of Cups, followed by the Four of Wands. With this Knight of Cups, you're filling that cup for yourself. You know, that knight is at that river. He's filling that cup for himself. And that's like emotional, like that's love for yourself. And because you're willing to fill that cup for yourself, you have extra to give to others now. Instead of it being the other way around, you having to fill everyone else's cup and then hoping that they'd fill yours, which does not work, by the way. I also have the Four of Wands. So the fours do represent stability. I feel like a lot of you, this is a connection in your life that you're coming into a time where there's going to be a lot of celebration and fun. I know you guys have a lot of 4th and 5th house stuff coming up, especially with Jupiter in your 4th and your 5th house. Or is it your 3rd? You know, depending on where you're, like, I do recommend you look at your chart. This could be spanning your 3rd, your 4th, and your 5th house. But, like, communication opening up with your partner, like there being a certain level of stability that's there. You know, you're not relying on them to fill your cup anymore. So they can just be themselves, and there's no expectation, and like the need is gone because your energy shifted. So you guys can celebrate, and you guys can have fun and like enjoy your castle. I'm going to be pulling another card from the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle deck. The Central Sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. Yeah. When you're in a flow state and you're not closed off to the universe and you're not scared of everyone around you, scared of what's happening to you. You're you're making sure that you're taken care of and that you're loved on a deep level, which involves you. There's like downloads that come in. There's like a regeneration, and like there's a certain level of success that you're going to be feeling. And I feel like it's going to be wrapped around some fun. Like some fun times. Get the Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Yeah, your intuition is going to be popping. It's really going to be like speaking to you. The hawks fly above everyone else. Like they're the predator, they're not the prey. I'm not saying that you're a predator by any means. I'm just saying that you're seeing things from a different vantage point. Like you're so much further above where you have been that you're seeing things completely different. And there's so much like success and like financial great things that are coming through for you guys that you couldn't have even pictured. Ten of Swords. This is an energy that you're leaving behind. The energy where everything felt so tough and so hard and like nothing was working out for you and that everything was stabbing you in the back. This is done. This energy is over. You have the Page of Pentacles. Again, I feel like some of you might be starting a business or like going towards something that's really important to you in this life. Again, that I really feel like you all kind of like this all started percolating the beginning of 2020. Sorry, a little heartburn. Yeah. This is going to be an exciting couple months for you guys, okay? I have to say. And I feel like in general, this is a completely new cycle for you guys that you're starting out. Like this starts opening up for you guys. Like March, April, May. It's just going to keep snowballing from there. All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you all again soon, okay? Bye.